up, y'all? It's me, Erika, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erika, and we are down here to talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Yes, come on, Normani. Yes. Okay, so what's going on, y'all? We down here. You know, I had to get my little fix. Look at his German Shepherd. Oh my God, German Shepherds be so obedient. They be so obedient, ready to train, ready to be trained. Good dogs. He jumped up in that man's back. She knows she parked in my space. It's okay though, because this is my other space that y'all don't know about. Okay? Shit. You see me cut my eyes at that person over there in my parking space? They gonna know the next time. Anyway, so I'm down here to talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I just watched it this morning. So I really haven't had time to process it. Let me fix this because this came out. I just slapped this on my head this morning. Come on, slap. I need to go get some gas after this too. So I gotta go get some gas. So we're not gonna be down here for a long time. It was a pretty good episode. Let me turn this down a little bit. What happened? Did you see the ambulance drive by? Or was I tripping? An ambulance drove by, right? I saw some lights, I think. Anyway, so the girls, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. So the girls are down in Temecula. Let me tell you something. Temecula is so beautiful. I haven't been to Temecula in years, but it's very beautiful, and there's a lot of wine tasting, a lot of vineyards out there, so people do their wine tasting, and they do exactly what, the girls were doing, and they look like they had a really good time. Salamati for the cheers. I learned that from Shah's The Sunset. That's how you say cheers in Farsi. I was here for it. So, Erika, she didn't go on the wine tasting. So naturally the girls are talking about her because when she's around, they're up her ass. But when she's not around, baby, they doing impressions. They doing everything, honey. Baby, everything. So Erika, they said that, Tom is in, they want to put Tom in a home. So I think it was Crystal that was like had the most reaction out of what was happening with Erika and Tom, because it reminds her so much of what went on with her father. And they said, I guess it's taking time for them to seize the home, to seize his assets. And he was in the house when he was in the house when the hamburglar came in there tiptoeing with his little black mask on, tipping. Girl, we don't know if this shit is true or not. He just caught a frisbee. Oh my God, please, y'all, I cannot. I be so distracted. Okay, I gotta pay attention. Focus. Okay, so anyways, baby, when they was at the table, so when they said that the robber was in the house, Garcelle was like, what? When she said it. And then they kept telling the story, right? So Garcelle goes, what? So they continue on with the story. And then they were like, then the son went up there and checked on him. And then the son, went on his way back. His car flipped over and in the snow. And then Garcelle said, what? Again. And then here go Lisa Rinna. All true? Yes, it's all true. Bitch, how much is Erika Jane paying you, girl? Because she ain't going to be able to pay you because you doing all this. Girl, I promise I'll pay you whatever. Just stick up for me every time. Yep, all true. All true. I was like, this bitch is a mess. Lisa Rinna is so weak to me. She is so weak. So Sutton goes, well, how does she know? And then everybody's just looking around. She said, girl, I'm tired of playing Fancy Drew. I'm going to let Scooby and friends get it. Figure it out. To pull the mask off of old man Erika Jane. Right? Like they go pull the mask over there at that haunted house in Potomac, child. So So she said Crystal started crying. She got emotional because it reminded her of her dad, and so all of a sudden, Kathy said she gotta go because she's going to get a massage. She got hit in the head with a golf ball when she was a child shooting a Barbie commercial, so she has to go. They were looking like, and Kyle was like, "Girl, what?" Like she was like, "Girl, I gotta go. I'm going to get a massage." So they're having fun, wine tasting, everything like that. So, in honor of her dad, Crystal buys everyone a bottle of wine. That was nice. She was like, yes, that's what he would do, right? Okay, so she buys everybody bottles. Baby, they started doing that sunset. It was like, ooh, look at the sunset. Let's go get a picture. So, Kyle gets up and starts walking away. Baby, Kyle is really good at impressions. She's really good at impressions. Baby, when she came back, she was like, look that Sutton's like, that is not how I walk. Don't make me roll over there, because y'all know Sutton is on a scooter. Sutton said, girl, that is not how I walk. Don't make me roll over there on my scooter, girl. So she comes back and she was like, so what's going on with Erika and Sutton? And then Kyle goes, it's closed. Bitch, I said, y'all are a mess at this table. But the next day they were like, yes, Miss Erika, yes, ma'am. The next day when they was on that boat, they were full of compliments and support. But when she wasn't there, baby, they had the who did, and then Sutton started mimicking her too. Oh my God, they doing that sultry voice that Erika tries to do, because she didn't used to talk like that. I guess we all talk different for different ways and different things, but I guess what Erika feels like, she wants to get the girls together. Honey, it's over with. It's over. The door is closed. That was so funny to me. I said, okay, y'all got the impressions today. So Sutton, Kyle, and Dorit are sitting down. I don't know what they were doing. I think they were getting ready to leave somewhere. And then, so they were talking about how Erika said that it was alleged that Tom was unconscious for 12 hours. And then she said, Sutton said, allegedly, it seems like y'all drunk the Kool-Aid. Is that what she said? She said, y'all just believe anything this bitch tell you. Y'all are crazy. And it's crazy because they don't believe her. But they're just like, I don't know if they're trying to practice etiquette. I don't know what's up. But they're like talking shit. They doing it, right? And even though it's really funny though, but it's really funny. So when they were all going to sit down around I don't know where they were sitting down around the fire. I don't know. Oh yeah, were they around the fire? They were somewhere. And so when they were rolling on to where they were going to sit down and have dinner, Sutton, she's on the bottom, where there's not steps that she has to go down. She's taking the accessible route, right? And Erika goes, oh, I see you down there on the low road. Bitch, I said, Erika. Bitch, let me tell you something. If Erika was not acting the way she was about Tom, Erika was my favorite. Erika has been my favorite. She was my favorite to all this stuff, and now I'm looking at her crazy as hell. But she has always been my favorite because she says slick shit, and she be saying slick stuff, and the shit be funny. She was like, oh, the low road. Bitch, that was funny to me. So they were all sitting around, and then she mentions that, people could really help Tom. She's in rare form. She's laughing and she's, not being so closed off. So everybody is like happy that she's in this, I guess, this mood or whatever. She says people have done a lot for him. He's done a lot for a lot of people, and those people need to step up and help him. Why is my kid over there helping him? And then she says, what? You want to be proven friends and I can... Oh, yeah. She said something about they want to prove that somebody is a friend and ask questions. Oh, yes. That's what it was. Sutton said the women, the way that they were just like so like open and receptive to Erika, sitting down there, and she was cracking jokes and everything like that. Sutton said, to me, I feel like they want to prove that they're friends more than they are willing to ask her the hard questions. That's what it was, right? I was writing this while I was getting ready this morning. So, bitch, Erika lives next to Army Hammer, and she said her son asked her, was she screwing her next door neighbor? Let me tell you something. Army Hammer is crazy. He's fine as hell, but his ass is crazy. I think Erika said something to that effect, because I was running around. But yeah, he's not wrapped too tight. So no. He's fine as hell, but like you know how that goes. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. Army Hammer ain't shit. So that's what she was saying. Her son asked her if she was, her and her son have a weird, they have a unconventional relationship or whatever. So she said, what did your son say about your Instagram picture? She said, babe, you telling him mommy's broke, honey. I gotta make the money some kind of way. It's so stupid. So Garcelle's sitting there like, these motherfuckers is kissing her ass. Yes, Garcelle. Remember last night when they was doing impressions? Tonight they're on their best behavior, girl. We all know this. It's not, everybody sees what's happening. You and Sutton are not crazy, okay? Because Sutton and Garcelle are the only ones that are like, bitch, what is going on here? That's when they start making you think you crazy. Because it's like, are y'all not, what's going on? Y'all just kissing her ass today? That shit was so funny. Sutton's face, they were like, oh, you're fun tonight. And then all of a sudden Kyle looks over to Sutton like, cat got your tongue? Sutton is looking like, girl, what are y'all? Because y'all, it's too fake. There's cordial and then there's going over the top. Dorit was like, yes, you're doing so well tonight. I was like, girl, shut up. It was stupid. I was looking at them like, girl, y'all are dumb. Anyways, let me hurry up. So Kyle was telling Erika that she was beautiful and talented and everything was going to be okay. And everybody was happy that Erika was in good spirits or whatever. So she was like, and yeah, I just want to see everybody successful. Like when Sutton said that she paid her rent and everybody's shocked because she's gesturing to Sutton. And then she was like, and then when y'all, I think about New York, when y'all came to see about me and Sutton, you chartered the plane. Right. Look at Sutton is looking like, bitch. And you was up there snarling and foaming at the mouth at me the other day, bitch. Right. Exactly. And now when I'm flying private jets to come see your ass on the stage on Broadway, but now I have a question and now you hate Sutton. Girl, fuck you. And I'm the one who offered to... You were down there talking to Kyle, talking about I don't have nothing. I ain't got no money. When it's all said and done, I'm not going to have shit. Sutton offered to, give you a loan. Sutton, not Kyle, not Dorit, and not Lisa. Sutton let us know that she knows how it was to get divorced from a wealthy man, and she offered Erika a loan. Right. The same girl that was snarling in your face the other night. So she was like, see, I'm the best one in the group. That's what Erika was saying. See, I can talk to Sutton. They were like, is this a way that you're trying to smooth things over with Sutton? She was like, no, like basically fuck Sutton. No, I'm just trying to make it a good night and I don't want to, make everybody else have a bad time. Sutton and Garcelle, right? They sitting on the next day in the morning, they're sitting on their balcony having a conversation and they start talking about Erika. Lisa Rinna calls and Erika hears them. She was like, who is that? I hear somebody. Who is that? It was Garcelle's big mouth. And so Erika was like, are they talking about me? What did she say? What are they saying? Are they talking about me? She's like, see, these bitches be talking shit. I hear you hoes. I'm telling you, I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have been listening. But they weren't saying anything bad. They were just saying it was really good to see her in good spirits. So that's what it was. And then, they went over to the balcony, tried to play it off. Garcelle is so cute. Her smile and her cheekbones. She has such a cute little face when she be laughing and stuff. And she was like, yeah, girl, yeah, you hear us. That's how y'all should have been talking in the first damn place, big mouth. So Lisa and Crystal are down there doing water yoga. I was like, that looks fun as hell. I would fall off, child. I will fall off. They had already been drinking. Erika and Kyle are over there playing tennis. Sutton and Garcelle show up, and they just were having a good time. And Sutton was sitting down. They were watching them. Sutton's glasses were really, 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 really cute. And so were Erika's glasses when they went on that boat. Their glasses were really, really cute. And so they're out there playing tennis, and Erika shares with Kyle that they want to take his house and evict him. And she was like, I'm going to walk out of this with nothing. With nothing. And then so Kyle in her interview is like, well, yeah, the victims need to be paid. Like, that's what's missing from everything. But Lisa Rinna, she has an excuse for it. She has some rationale about why Erika won't say, my husband really fucked these people over. I cannot believe them. I need for these people to get paid. I don't know what happened. Oh, because if she says anything, then it will automatically link her. Yeah. Yeah, that would link her. Girl, you're a mess. Lisa Rinna, shut up. And it is like so uncomfortable to watch because you are literally up Erika's ass. Up her ass. The entire anal cavity. You up there, stuck. It's up and it's stuck. It's a mess. You're courageous. That's really courageous. What? Who was saying somebody was courageous? Shut up. Erika, it's jokes at this point. It's like, what the next episode, what is Erika gonna say? What story is Erika gonna tell? That's what it's gotten. Every episode is something. So, girl, whatever. You're gonna be left with nothing. Okay. Can you imagine what those people? I ain't even gotta say it. It's a lot of people that had something and now have nothing because your husband took it. Had your husband not taken it, you would still be left with something because his ass wouldn't be in trouble. See how that works? So Crystal's birthday is tomorrow. And they were like, girl, we didn't know it was your birthday. She was like, yeah. And I don't know what happened. Garcelle asked her, have you ever been with a woman? And she was like, well, and then she just started laughing. And then she walked over to I was about to say Giselle, to Garcelle and straddled her. She was like, girl, I feel violated. I'll do it again. I was like, y'all are a mess. They looked like they were having a really, really good time. Nobody was mad. They came off from a night where everybody was cool. So they weren't really talking about something like bad that happened. They were just talking about how fun Erika was or whatever. Right? So they get to the boat. Sutton is last because she's on her little scooter, right? And Erika's walking with her, and she was like, girl, I lashed out at you, and she apologized, right? And then here goes Sutton. Sutton, you almost started to kiss Erika's ass. I said, what you doing? She's like, you're too pretty not to be my friend, or some shit Sutton said to her. And then she said, I don't trust it. in her interview, she said, I don't trust a child. Anyways, so I do want to work it out. But no, they said, do you want to work it out? They asked Erika, the producer asked Erika. She was like, no, I can be cordial, basically. But she said she hated Sutton for asking you questions. Then you guys don't need to be friends. And that's the thing. Like, if I can't ask you questions about like what it's like immediate what's happening right in your life, and you see me asking questions as going against you or whatever, girl, we shouldn't be friends. We just shouldn't. Anyways, they're taking pictures, moving the boat to take the pictures. And then Dorit, it's always Dorit and Kyle and Lisa, honey. They always want to spark the questions, but they never want to ask the real questions, but they want to spark conversation. Well, so what was going on with you and Sutton? What was going on with that? Girl, just keep the conversation. She says, listen, my life is in shambles. Erika looked cute with her glasses, the way her glasses were, and that pink was like pink and brown. It was really cute. Well, it was really cute. And her hair the way it was, her glasses, it was cute. I was like, okay, Erika. You saw she has a makeup artist there, so that's why she can, because when she does it herself, I don't know. Anyway, so she was like, well, we were all in a good mood, and she was receptive, so, I took the opportunity. And Kyle says, because you don't know, in her interview, Erika can snap, and she'll be fine the next minute. And I thought to myself, she must have a fire moon, a fire moon, because people with fire moons, they get angry and then they'll be cool, but not really. They may not really be cool, but they'll be over it. Like, it's like you have to explode and then come back and then be like, okay, so what was going on? And to Erika's point, everybody's having a good time. Why do I need to be mean to her? There's no reason for me to be mean. We can have conversation. I'm still not fucking with you, but we can have conversation. And that's just what it is. And that's what Kyle doesn't want. Remember, Kyle says that it's fake. But what you guys are doing, like, you guys are literally overloading her with compliments, and it's like, that's not real. That's not real. That's not real. You're beautiful, girl, and you're talented, and you're gonna be okay, but girl, the door is closed, and you need to be apologizing for the victims, in your interviews. So I don't know what they're doing, but Erika sees it. Erika's watching anyways. So Crystal and Sutton they hug each other, and they said they don't want to fight anymore. And she was like, I've really been having a good time with you, and this and that. They had a good time at the pool. It looked cute. I wish I would have seen more of that scene, because it looked like they were having a good time. So they start playing Never Have I Ever. Kathy said, I've done background checks on all you bitches, so I know everything about you, honey. And so, have you ever stolen, right? So, and never have I ever stolen anything. Everybody look at Erika. Bitch, why y'all look at her? Why y'all look at Erika? Because y'all think she stole something? She was like, in her interview, Erika was like, bitch, if you just want to ask something, ask it. Bitch, no, we've been trying to ask you. And you start foaming at the mouth, girl. Don't nobody want to see that, because that's not a good look. You look crazy when you do that. So we rather not ask any questions, okay? So we'll ask them in a roundabout way, okay? So have you stole something, bitch? What's that? What's up, Erika? So Erika goes, well, what I've learned lately is no admission is no admission. Girl, what? Okay, girl. Here go Fancy Drew. I said, Sutton, you a mess. Sutton is a mess. I love Sutton and Garcelle together. I love them together. Love them together. So they start talking. Every question is about sex. The Mile High Club, anal sex, everybody. Then Garcelle goes, and she asks about pegging. Right? When a woman puts on a strap on and she enters the man, honey. Yes, ma'am. And so Erika said, hell yeah, I would do that. And then Kyle's like, so you have to love him, right? You got to love him, right? She was like, girl, I got to love him. We just got to be down for whatever. I said, bitch, that's why I fucking love Erika. I said, that's why I love you, bitch. She was like, girl, I be wanting to tell them to shut up. That's the problem. I said, yes. Erika, where's this Erika? We need you back, girl. That's my girl right there. She's like, I'll be wanting them to shut up. I know that's right. Shut the fuck up. Take this dick. Woo, shit. Sutton said, I'd be in a rage too if I lost all my money. I said, y'all some bitches. They are tearing Erika's ass up in the interviews. Do you hear me? This shit is so funny to me. Anyway, so Kathy and Sutton start talking, and Kathy's like, it feels good to kind of, be in, in a good space with Erika. And she was like, yeah, because, we have a lot in common. I really thought that we would grow our friendship or whatever. She's like, we were both dancers. We're both from Georgia. And then they did a little montage of her and Erika. And it's like, yeah, but you really haven't known her that long. And obviously, the parameters that Erika has on friendships are that you can't ask her questions. And Dorit, Kyle, and Lisa have learned how to tiptoe around Erika, kiss her ass in public, talk about her in private, talk about her with your husbands. But in person, they are in this relationship with her where they are not able to ask her questions and be honest with her. I can't say that I would want friends like that. I want to be able to ask you questions. If you don't want to talk about them, then say, I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm not in the best place to talk about that right now. We'll talk about it later. Okay. I want to know. So yeah, are you offended by Sutton doing what she did and trying to talk to lawyers and stuff? But they all did that. They all did that. They all sought advice, right? They didn't they haven't been really completely honest with you. Sutton has. And so the honesty is I guess, a qualifier for her to not be your friend. She doesn't want honest friends. She doesn't want honest friendships, I should say. Transparency, vulnerability, all of that good stuff. And you do have to be careful who you're vulnerable with and things like that. So if somebody asks you a question that or wants to know about things that's going on, I feel like you should ask yourself, would you have done the same thing? Would Erika have done the same thing if this was going on with Sutton? Would she be all up in her face kissing her ass, or would she be trying to figure out, bitch, if Sutton is doing it, they may find out what Tom is over here doing, girl. So let me, is that, would you have done, it's the same thing, I feel. But I feel like Erika just doesn't, she can't be friends with people who is scared of questions. I need to be able to ask questions, and you can always say, just because somebody asks you a question doesn't mean you have to answer it. That's another thing. You could say, girl, I don't want to answer that, or that's not important. That's what I tell people when they ask me shit that I feel like it's not none of their goddamn business. It's not important. What else is going on? Anyways, y'all, take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.